So days of the nights will be stable. My name is Abdullah, and okay. So if you guys saw one of my previous videos, not Mastering or Recap episode 2, but this one, you pretty much know that, well, actually nobody saw the video yet because it's an update video, but you know that, well, if you guys saw the video, well, you would know that I was planning on doing something doing something for Halloween, but I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but I decided, screw it, might as well upload it now. So, for the month of October, sorry, that already moved, I'm going to do something called Gremlins Month. It's a bit of an experiment where every Saturday, or on the days leading up to once a week for every day that, let me start over. For once a week, I'm going to be uploading a Gremlins related video every day, once a week, on the weeks leading up to Halloween, and hopefully including Halloween. Fingers crossed. But anyway, basically, I'm going to do Gremlins related videos at least one. Yeah, I already said that. Anyway, so basically all the videos this month, every Saturday, hopefully I can get it uploaded by Saturday, will be, well, which is today. Hopefully I can get this uploaded by the end of the day, so that, yeah. So I don't have to feel bad about myself. That happens a lot. Anyway, so today's video, I have a whole list of ideas here. Of course, there's only 5 videos, so a list of 5 items. So, but today's video, since it's already Saturday and I'm really rushing it last minute, again, I'm actually going to be on the computer. You guys aren't going to see the screen. It's not a gameplay. It's actually just a video about random Gremlins facts. I was inspired by... That was Xavier screaming if you heard that. Basically, I was inspired by a YouTuber whom I know it's kind of a guilty pleasure to watch their channel, but she's basically a beauty guru called Glam and Gore. I know she's a beauty guru and I'm not. It's guilty pleasure, okay? It's a YouTube guilty pleasure. But in her latest video, she was basically dressing up for Halloween, as she's basically about special effects makeup and not traditional makeup. She basically was doing her own special effects makeup while her cameraman was going to ruin some facts about movies for her. Like The Exorcist, Scream, Mrs. Doubtfire, not just horror films. But anyway. Now, but the film as you can tell by the video, is going to be Gremlins for this video. So I thought to myself, I wonder if I could do that for Gremlins. There wasn't really any mention of Gremlins and in her video, but Gremlins is my all-time favorite film. So I'm basically going to look up on the computer, find some random facts about Gremlins, and ruin my life about it. Let's get on with this, shall we? Oh, but before we get on to the, I have to get dressed for the, well, I have to get ready for the video. I would wear a Gremlins shirt, but I'm wearing a PlayStation shirt because all my shirts for that Gremlins related are dirty. I really need to do laundry. But never fear, I have a backup plan. Be right back. You guys ready to see what I have? It looks so stupid. What is this video? Oh my gosh. What is this video already? You might have seen this video from my Autismus Day 10 video from last year. I'm making a lot of videos. I gotta slow down. So anyway, I wore this hat actually for a previous video, like I said a few seconds ago. I actually really love this hat because it has little tassels, the Gremlins, like pom-poms, and only downside about it is this pom-pom on the top of my head. Because, well, I wear headphones a lot. Because I wear headphones a lot, and they go over my head, can't really do that without being uncomfortable. So there's a downside to that. Anyway, on to the video. Just turn on my computer. I almost forgot to do that. Sorry if the lighting is very terrifying about this. If the screen is too frightening and the light, well, if the screen is too bright and the lighting is terrifying, I apologize. Can't work great today. Sorry, I don't know why I said terrifying like that. Alright. Let's see if this lighting is gonna be terrifying. It ain't good. Let's see when I log in. Gosh, you can't even see my eyes. In case you're wondering why the lighting is so terrifying, I took down my monitor from the wall mount and put it on the monitor rest thingy. I'm not sure what it's called, but like the part the monitor lays on the table. Let me type out my password. Sorry if the lighting is terrifying. Ooh, that is bright. Can't even see my glasses. Jesus. Ooh, this lighting is not good. Moving on past that. Let me just look up some. I probably should have done this. Well, yeah. I'll probably cut all this out. Alright. I'm probably gonna cut all this out because, yeah, this is kind of embarrassing. I probably should have looked up the facts, the random facts before making this video. Alright. Okay. So we're back. So I'm back. Sorry if my screen looks like oh gosh, you can't even see my eyes. Not helping. Okay. Sorry if you can't see my eyes. My monitor is literally right here on the table. I took it down from the wall mount because it was giving me a crick in the back of my neck. So yeah. Let me look up some things real quick. I'll be right back. Gremlins fun facts about the movies. Okay. Oh. Okay. 15 fun. So let's go to this first website that's recommended to me, called www.mentalfloss.com, and look up 20 facts about Gremlins. Let's see. Here. Hopefully I don't get a copyright claim on these guys. Hopefully, please don't. Anyway. What the heck is the video? Advertisement, of course. Why am I not surprised? X out. Alright. Alright, let's see. Fact number 1 about Gremlins. Alright, let me turn on the volume in case the ad plays over top of it. I don't care about mental health. Obviously. Anyway. It's partly responsible for the creation of the PG-13 rating. I think I heard about this through Cinemassacre.com. Let's read it. Truth be told, it's Steven Spielberg who is really responsible for the introduction of the PG-13 rating. Both Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, which he directed, and Gremlins, which he executive produced, were rated PG upon their release, but subsequently criticized for not being kid-appropriate. To avoid being slapped with the R-rated R rating in the future, that made no sense. Sorry, I read that wrong. Spielberg suggested to the MPAA, I'm not sure what that stands for, I'll put it right here, add a rating between PG and R. On August 10th, 1984, Red Dawn became the first movie to be released with a new PG-13 rating. Interesting fact. I think I heard that though, so that's not really shocking. Number 2, but Gremlins could have been a whole lot darker. What? The original Gremlins script, written by Chris Columbus, legend in my eyes, was much, in italics, darker. Case in point, earlier scenes included the Gremlins eating Billy's dog, then decapitating his mom and throwing her head down the stairs. I actually did not know that. Spielberg, director Joe Dante, and Warner Brothers were all in agreement that they should tone down the gore in order to make their movie more family friendly. I'm kinda glad that happened. Gosh, I cannot see my eyes in this video at all. Okay, that I actually didn't know. Dang, Mr. Columbus, that's kinda dark. Oh, what? Fact number 3. Pop up. Chris Columbus didn't write Gremlins with the idea that it would actually be made. He wrote it as a spec script and writing sample. It found its way into the hands of Spielberg, who explained that, quote, "It's one of the most original things I've come across in many years, which is why I bought it," unquote. So Chris Columbus didn't even have faith in the film? I actually didn't know that. Fact number 4. The Gremlins are inspired by mice that inhabited Columbus's apartment. Wow. Really? They were inspired by mice? Well, I mean... Okay. By day, it was pleasant enough. Columbus said of the Manhattan loft that he lived in while attending film school in New York NYU. Quote, "But at night, what sounded like a platoon of mice would come out, and to hear them skittering across in the blackness was really creepy." Unquote. Those mice inspired the Gremlins. Interesting fact, didn't know that either. Fact number 5. The script doesn't include much Gremlins dialogue? Well, that makes sense, actually. Much of the chatter spoken by Gizmo and the Gremlins is ad-libbed. Oh. I actually didn't know that. Or in reaction to whatever is happening in the scene. Keeping the dialogue loose also allowed the filmmakers to localize the dialogue for the film's various international markets. Interesting fact. I didn't know the Gizmo and the Gremlins were ad-libbed. Okay, this is a fact. Okay, this is a fact I actually knew about, but I'll say it anyway. Number 6. Howie Mandel is the voice of Gizmo. It was the suggestion of voice actor Frank Welker, who voiced Stripe in Gremlins, and Fred on Scooby-Doo before that Howie Mandel be hired for the role. Yeah, apparently Frank Welker is also... Yeah, fun fact, Frank Welker, the voice of Stripe, and apparently Fred on Scooby-Doo before that. He also voiced... Actually, another fun fact I learned about... Actually, skip the Frank Welker fun fact. Howie Mandel fun fact. He used the Gizmo voice in the 2 other roles. Muppet Babies and... I forget the other one. But yeah, the Gizmo voice was used in 3 different movies. Gremlins, Muppet Babies, and another movie another TV show I don't remember. But right here. But I knew that, actually. What? Fact number 7. But Mandel didn't sing Gizmo's song. The... Seriously? Is that on key? I don't know what it was. The song was written by Jerry Goldsmith, who hired a 13-year-old girl who was the member of a synagogue to sing it for him. Wow. Seriously? Who knew? Okay. Fact number 8. Michael Winslow helped to voice the Gremlins. Yes, this is the same Michael Winslow who is better known as the guy who makes all those funny noises in the Police Academy film series. Michael Winslow. Okay. Interesting. Never heard of Police Academy, though. That's another movie I'll have to check out. Fact number 9. Tim Burton was in contention to direct it. Tim Burton? The stop motion animation? The stop motion animation, dude. Tim Burton, the same person who makes my other favorite alternative Christmas film, The Nightmare Before Christmas, was in contention to direct Gremlins. What? Okay, here's what it says. There was a lot of buzz surrounding Tim Burton after the success of his short film, Frankenweenie. Frankenweenie? Wasn't that made in like 2010 or something? Oh, right. That was a stop motion remake. I forgot, I remember now. So much that Spielberg considered him to direct Gremlins, but the fact that Byrne had yet to direct a feature film worked against him, and the gig was given to Joe Dante. A year later, Byrne released his first theatrical feature, Pee-wee Herman's Big Adventure. Pee-wee's Playhouse? I didn't know that was Tim Burton. Okay, fact number 10. Security was... Ooh, what is with my voice cracking? I'm 21 and a half. Security was tight with the Gremlins. Because there was no CGI at the time of Gremlins, the creatures were animatronic puppets. I actually did know that. Each of which took a major chunk out of the film's budget. Zach Galligan revealed that when leaving the set each night, security personnel asked the cast and crew to open the trunks of their cars to ensure that they hadn't stolen any of the props. I actually didn't know that again. Did not know that. Fact number 11. Balloons came in handy. What does that mean? Creature creator Chris Wallace used balloons in an innovative fashion. They were the secret visual VFX ingredient when the new Mogwai popped out of Gizmo's body and used the balloon again to explode the gremlin in the microwave. Yeah, I can see that. It makes sense now. Okay. Fact number 12. Phoebe Cates, the girl who played Kate in the movie, was a controversial casting choice. How? Given her sweet demeanor as Kate, it's hard to imagine that not everyone was on board with casting Phoebe Cates. But her infamous topless scene in the Fast Times at Ridgemont High gave the studio pause after putting her in the lead. She did a topless scene in a movie before Gremlins? Disgusting. Anyway, that kind of changes everything. Okay, fact number 13. This is a follow-up to number 12, by the way. Kate's chemistry with Zach Galligan was what landed him the role. Though there were better-known actors like Emilio Estevez and Judd Nelson in contention for the role of Billy. Emilio Estevez? Why does that sound familiar? Spielberg cast his vote to Galligan based on the chemistry Cate displayed during auditions. Huh. Who would have thunk? Interesting. Next, fact number 14. It is the first film to feature the now iconic Amblin Entertainment logo. The one with E.T. and the kid on the bicycle floating past the moon? Really? By now, Spielberg's E.T. themed logo for Amblin Entertainment is familiar to all moviegoers, but Gremlins marked its first on-screen appearance. Interesting. Huh. I did not know that, actually. Fact number 15. Pause everything. Stop the presses. Cut the camera. What? Don't actually cut the camera. I need a moment real quick. Fact number 15. Kingston Falls and Hill Valley are one and the same? I actually didn't know this. If the fictional town of Kingston Falls and Gremlins looks familiar, that's because it was filmed in the same set used for the town of Hill Valley in Back to the Future, which was released a year later. What? Wait, so Kingston Falls isn't a real place. Actually, for real, is not a real place. This changes everything. Everything I know about... This changes everything now. Jesus, I didn't even know. I thought it was a real place my whole life, ever since middle school, but it's not? Would have known. I didn't know. That's a shock to me. I actually didn't know that. Let's move on. Fact number 16. The film was originally scheduled for a Christmas release. It wasn't released on Christmas? Offbeat as it may be, Gremlins is definitely a Christmas movie, and as such had been planned for for release during the Christmas season. I am stuttering like crazy. But when Warner Brothers realized they didn't have a summer movie to put up against Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Learn to read, Tyler. Learn to read, Sir Antelot. Or Ghostbusters, it moved up the release date. The film performed well and ended up being the fourth highest grossing film in 1984. Behind Beverly Hills Cop, Ghostbusters, and Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. When was it released? Fact 17. Kate's story about her father's death was a polarizing scene. Yeah, no kidding. As a nod to the popular urban legend, Kate tells a story about how her father died while dressed up as Santa Claus and climbing down the chimney. When the rough cut was complete, both Spielberg and some Warner Brothers executives wanted a cut. But it wasn't clear whether it was meant to be sad or funny. Dante insisted that that's what made it a perfect metaphor for the film itself, and insisted it be kept in. In Roger Ebert's three-star, are you kidding me? Review of the film, he singled out this scene in particular, citing her story as being in a great tradition of 1950s sick jokes. Roger Ebert gave it a 3 stars? Okay, okay. For those who don't know who Roger Ebert is, he was a famous film critic, Siskel and Ebert. He gave it 3 stars? Okay, that's one time where I have to disagree with Roger Ebert's opinion. When you disagree with Roger Ebert's opinion, if you're into movies and you disagree with Roger Ebert, I don't know what that means actually. I don't know. What am I saying? Anyway, fact number 18. Billy was supposed to be the hero. Oh. Hi, Debbie. Let me work on my video real quick, sweetie. Billy was supposed to be the hero? At the end of the film, Gizmo saves the day by pulling up a window blind and exposing Stripe to sunlight. Originally, Gizmo lifted the first blind, followed by Billy. Spielberg suggested the scene be edited so that it was clear that it's Gizmo, not Billy, who is the movie's hero. Interesting. Did not know that. Okay, I just got Clemson number 19, and you guys aren't going to believe this. Fact number 19. At one point, Gizmo and Stripe were supposed to be the same creature. There's no way. It was also Spielberg's suggestion that Gizmo's role in the film grew. Originally, it's the cute little mogwai pet himself who transforms into Stripe, the Gremlin. But Spielberg knew that audiences would want to see as much of Gizmo as possible, so he withdrew the idea so that they would appear as totally separate characters. That's shocking, actually. That's actually kind of weird. I can't see Gizmo and Stripe being the same character. That didn't make any sense to me. Why Spielberg? I kind of have to agree with Spielberg on changing it, but we all know. But Gizmo and Stripe, they're obviously different characters. I can't see that, honestly. Okay. Fact number 20, and I actually did know this. The Gremlins will rise again. Though Gremlins did spawn a sequel, Gremlins 2, The New Batch, there has been much talk in recent years about a reboot of the original. In a 2012 interview with Screen Rant, Chris Columbus didn't seem totally on board with the idea. Quote, I think it's impossible to recreate Gremlins in a CGI environment, he said. Unquote. Quote unquote. He said, quote, I think it will inevitably lose some of its charm. Those are edgy Muppets in a sense, and you don't want to lose that sense of anarchy that those Gremlins had, because behind the scenes are 25 puppeteers making them to come to life. Unquote. But in August 2017, I actually had, if you guys haven't seen that video, he seems to have a different opinion on that matter, saying that he had completed a script for the third installment. I'm really proud of the script, Columbus told /film. It is as twisted and dark as anything. I saw Dobby underneath my desk, sorry. So we'll see. It's always a budgetary conversation when we're going to shoot it. I wanted to go back to the really twisted sensibility of the first movie. I found that was a very easy place for me to fall back into and start writing again, so hopefully we'll see that movie soon. Unquote. Though the third installment does have an Internet Movie Database and listing, no updates have been made to the page since the summer of 2017. Though, Columbus did say that the movie would actually be a full reboot in early 2018? Only time will tell whether it comes to fruition. In the meantime, in February 2019, when this was made, Warner Media announced that it has greenlit an animated series based on the classic dark comedy. There's an animated series on this? Stop the presses. I'm looking this up right now. There's a Wikipedia article. Gremlins, Secret of the Mogwai is a web television series. Gremlins, Secret of the Mogwai is an upcoming animated comedy fantasy web television series, rolls off the tongue, to be released to Warner Media news streaming service HBO Max. The series will consist of 10 episodes and serve as a prequel to the 1984 Gremlins and its 1990 sequel, The New Batch. Original release next year. Oh my gosh, I had no idea about this. This is the most shocking news I've heard about this entire video. They're really making an animated series about Gremlins. Well, that's my next streaming service. Move aside, Netflix. HBO Max is where it's at. Holy crap. Okay. That's exciting, actually. Holy crap. There's even videos about it. Well, probably just, yeah. Probably not what I think it is, but dang. Gremlins, Secret of the Mogwai. I actually had no idea about that. Holy crap. Okay. I think Coda's excited for it too. That or my mom makes scrambled eggs. Who knows? I haven't had breakfast yet. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so that was 20 facts about Gremlins that I probably didn't know about. Okay, I had to turn off the monitor real quick so you can actually see my eyes. But okay, so that was Gremlins. 20 Gremlins facts that I had no idea about. There was also another website from BuzzFeed about 15 random Gremlins facts, but mentalfloss.com is what first came up, and I decided to click on it. Holy crap. Plus, this video's been going on long enough. It's like 28 minutes, 6 seconds, unedited footage. But yeah, that's shocking right there. Okay. So I need to take a mental break right now because I learned some new facts I had no idea about. And that's kind of a mind blow for me, because I thought I knew everything about Gremlins, darn it. I'm the biggest Gremlins fan there is. If there's name somebody who's a bigger Gremlins fan than I am. Or tell me in the comments below if you have any ideas. Moving on. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I really hope you like it. Let me know also in the comments, would you like to see more Gremlins videos every Saturday this year? Or month, sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like you're dropping the bass. Wow, wow. Give the subscribe and the Yosemite smack. And I'll see you fellow knights in the next video. Dudes.